Hello, everybody. I'm super excited about day 2 of the 14-day challenge. Super excited. Thank you so much for coming on. And, give me a shout out, give me love, give me some of that. My name is Tara Woodruff. It's nice to see you. I wanted to do this subject because I'm currently in the process of kind of like transforming my hair. I desire to have very long hair. I don't know why. I know it's a pain in the butt, but I am really enjoying working with my granddaughter's natural hair, and I'm learning an awful lot about how to take care of my hair. And I'm pretty excited about it. So I'm going to give you 13 different tips on how to grow your hair really long in the best way that's possible for your hair. So I've got some tips that are lined up right here, and I want you to stay tuned because at the end I'm going to give you my favorite tip, and that's going to be awesome. So anyway, the first things first. The first thing you have to do is you have to be realistic. Your hair's not going to grow overnight. There's some people that say that you can. You might see some videos on YouTube. All their tips are going to help you grow your hair, but they're not going to help you grow your hair overnight. Thank you for the love. I don't know who's here, so hello, say hello. And so just be realistic. It's not going to grow overnight. Most people's hair grow about a ½ inch every 2 months. You could pick it up to a ½ inch a month. You might even, depending on how focused you are, be able to do it even a full month, an inch in a full month. So that's really awesome. So being realistic about your hair growth is really important, and being patient, especially if you're coming from a super short haircut, which I've done a bunch of times, and it can be hard, and it can be really hard to resist going in to the salon and getting a full haircut. So that is number one. Just be realistic. It's going to take a while, and you might go through some strange stages, but it's okay. It's okay. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to do it with me. Number two, some people say just don't cut your hair at all, and the irony of that is that's not true. If you have really bad ends and they're split, your hair will slow down growth. Okay? So you want to make sure that you go for trims or you do dustings on your own hair. I'm not going to show you that right now. There are plenty of videos out there that you can learn. Maybe I'll even find one, put it in the description, something like that on YouTube, how to do your own hair dusting or how to trim your own hair. You can get away with doing quite a bit at home, but if you feel completely no way about that, or your stylist knows when you do your own hair and doesn't like it when you do your own hair, maybe you just want to go in for a trim. Only go in for a trim when you have dead ends, okay? So there's a magical trick that my friend Frankie taught me. He has really long hair, and his mom used to every full moon just dust his hair. Every full moon. I don't know, but he always had long hair and healthy hair, and it was great. So that might be something that you want to do. Now, are you afraid to go into your stylist? Maybe she was going to cut your hair. Maybe you have 3 or 4 inches of bad hair. My daughter just went in for a big chop. Go ahead and get that big chop. But after that, when you go in, you just want a dusting. You don't have to go in once a month if you're doing the rest of these tips right. So let's go on. Number 3, make sure that you're using conditioner every time you shampoo. You want your hair to be easy to handle so that there's no breakage or pulling when you're styling, okay? And another big tip on that, you want to stay away from sulfates and all that fun stuff. You want good shampoo. Don't be afraid to buy good shampoo or make your own, because it's better for you. You don't need an awful lot of it, because guess what? My 4th tip is don't shampoo your hair every time that you take a shower. I condition my hair every time I take a shower, but I do not shampoo it every time. Today, I need a shampoo. My hair is a little bit on the greasy side right now, but that's okay because I'm allowing my natural oils to kind of help with the conditioning of my hair. So today when I take a shower, I will be shampooing. I did not shampoo probably the last 5 showers, which is quite a bit. And a little bit difficult, especially for Caucasian women, because the oily shows up a little bit more. Okay, so you want to be conscious of that. Having squeaky clean hair is harder to style, so you only want to do it sometimes. So you pick. Maybe the next time you take a shower, don't shampoo and just condition, and maybe the time after that, hello Selena, the time after that you go ahead and shampoo and condition, and you work out what works for your hair, because everyone's different, okay? So, number 5. This one I don't do a lot, but sometimes I do, and that's part of the ending, do a cold water rinse at the end of your shower. Maybe you can't stand under the cold water though. Maybe you get out, maybe you have one of those shower heads that come off, then you do the cold rinse, or you do it in your sink, you know, with the sink extension, and just rush cold water through it. It kind of lays down the cuticles and helps it to look better. I don't know if there's any real science behind that, but even when I was a beauty school dropout, when I was in beauty school, they talked about it all the time. So we did cold rinses on people. So do that. Every single week, do a oil or mask treatment. It depends on your kind of hair. So hello, I see some faces. You want to make sure that you're taking really good care of your hair. Denise, what's up? And I love to use, I have a special product that I won't name, and I have one that I get sometimes at my store. I really like Nexus for some reason. I like the smell. And their 8-in-1 is an awesome conditioner. And I'll go ahead, put it in, and I'll pigtail my hair and then do 2 twist outs and pigtail the bottom and leave it in overnight, and the next day rinse it out. Or I'll just do it for 20 minutes or something like that. But every week, take some time to really nourish your hair. And you could do oil treatments. You could make your own oil treatments. You could buy expensive oil treatments. Whatever it is you want to try to avoid silicone though. Okay? So, then, number 7, that was number 6. Number 7 is taking a supplement, a hair, skin, and nails kind of supplement. They have them everywhere. You can get gummies. You can get all sorts of things at your local drugstore. You can go online and buy fancy schmancy ones. I use a special one that I absolutely love, and I use it every single day. You just take one every day. It just helps. Like, I'm growing out my nails. My nails are super strong, and I have made, you know, that's a whole other thing, a special oil for that. But the hair, skin, and nails kind of supplements will help you have nicer skin. Another thing that I suggest, if you don't want to do like a hair, skin, and nail supplement because you're like, I already take enough supplements, get yourself some collagen. Okay, collagen is really good. I recommend Great Lakes, and I can't remember the exact name, but I'll put that in here. That stuff will work on both your hair, your skin, your nails, and your ligaments and tendons and nerves. So it's super awesome. Got me? So supplements are nice. Use them. And if you don't want to do any of that, but you do take a multi, just keep taking your multi. The healthier you are, the better your hair will be healthy because it grows from the inside out. This is a funny thing. They say brush your hair like it's spun from gold. That means being really gentle with your hair. Don't brush your hair when it's wet with a regular brush. I happen to use, and it's a mess, and I have it on the floor here. It's a detangling brush from Conair. This thing, I can't believe it. Regular paddle brushes, it would just take forever. I would have to have my daughter do it. It's so hard on my hair, and I'd rip it. This stuff, I can brush right through my hair, and I can't believe that I can do that. I've never been able to do that. Brushing my hair has always been a sore spot, and that's one thing that my granddaughter taught me. When she found a brush that we could finally use on her hair, I said, I'm going to use that on mine. I don't have kinky curly hair, but at times it can be very curly, and I will dread if I don't get the knots out. So be careful how you brush your hair. Try to use wide tooth combs in the shower, which I do. What I do is I brush my hair dry before I get in the shower, then I wash it and condition it, use the comb in there. Then when I come out, I style. I don't usually just brush my hair wet afterwards, but with this kind of brush, I can. There's also another really great brush, especially for super kinky hair, and I had gotten a knockoff. I don't like it, but it's, oh my gosh, the Leatherman brush, Felicia Leatherman. You can go on YouTube and look up this brush is amazing. It's amazing. And so I haven't got it yet. I'm going to get it. It's awesome. So you just go to Felicia Leatherman, Google that, find her website, buy her brush, do it from her. That's the best way to do it. If you are interested in that. If you have really curly hair and you need to even be gentler than this. But this will work on my granddaughter's hair. So that's awesome. Another thing that is super important, and I have you in a tripod, so I can't just kind of show this to you, but every pillow on my bed has a satin cover, and I am an explorer, so when I go to sleep, I'm all over the place. I'm like this, so it's important that you have satin pillows. Even you Caucasian ladies need to use them. It is amazing, and I highly suggest you do that. If you can, on certain times, like when I do super curly hairs, I will use a do-rag. I will use a satin do-rag to just kind of hold it so that I'm not like making just big nests out of it. So satin pillows. That's another tip, and that's tip number 9. Okay? Number 10. Stop wrapping your hair in towels when you get out of the shower. I suggest that you use, like today, this t-shirt, because I've had it on for 2 days, is going to be what I put my hair up in. Or get yourself one of those microfiber things for that very reason. Or just gently tap your hair with your towel. Do not rub. Gently tap your hair with it and let it air dry and get some oil. I love to use, I have a favorite oil. I'll let you know what that is too. Just stop wrapping your hair up in a big towel. It does damage your hair. And number 11, this is interesting because I know a lot of people with longer hair, they tend to put it up all the time. The thing is, that can cause breakage even if you're using the most, no towels, no towels. No towels. It can cause breakage with your ponytail. So you want to be sure that you're moving that. So don't always have them in the same place. I really love a total updo in the summertime, and it's damaging if I'm not careful with it. So I've been practicing kind of leaving my hair down. But when I sleep now, I do pigtails, and it totally helps. And if I take the pigtails out and I'm not really thrilled about the way it looks, then I'll put them back in and go to work like that. So that's another really, this is a bonus part. Learn to love your hair in its natural state. In your natural state. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. Number 12, if you have bleached, super dry, or fragile hair, skip putting your hair up at all. Try it. That kind of ties into the next one. The next one is give your hair a break when it comes to hot tools. This is difficult, but when, because I really like the way my hair looks when it's pin straight, and my hair is not, as you can see, even though right now it's been stretched, it's still wavy. Really damaging, guys. So maybe if you have to use a dry tool, use a diffuser on a low heat setting. Avoid hot irons, avoid curling irons. Do your best to do that. Start exploring some, yes, I totally feel you. In the summertime, but you know what's better than having short hair, because I know when I've had really short hair, Denise, that because I couldn't put it up, I was even hotter. So we're lucky that we can put it up, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just use scrunchies, use really soft things, and nothing with metal, and be gentle about it. So not using the hot tools as much as possible is going to really help your hair stay healthy and keep your split ends. Because the more split ends you get, the more visits you're going to have to do to get them dusted, and the slower your hair growth will go. So you want to make sure you're doing the dustings, but not all the time. You don't want to have to go back once a month, okay? So start exploring some cool ways to style your hair without heat. Like, I got the Curl Former knockoff. That's insane. I was able to have my hair beautiful, curly, beautiful for 3 days before I lost my mind and had to take it out. Flexi rods are really good, and you can do that with a low heat dryer, or even one of those caps that you dry with, and just keep it low heat, and that's really good for you. Hi, Mom. What's up? I see you. What's going on? So that's the 13th tip. Just ditch the hot air tools. Give yourself a challenge, like a 7-day, 14-day, 30-day, 90-day no heat challenge for your hair, and you will watch your hair grow. Now, the beauty of this is there are more ways to help you grow your hair in ways that I use, in ways that I've heard of, that I think are like unbelievable, and I'm really excited to share them with you. So if you're interested in getting at least 3 more tips from me on how to grow your hair really, really long and healthily, go ahead and send me a private message. Say, I want those tips, give them to me, and I will share them with you. So with that being said, I want to thank you so much for coming, and I'm super excited. And thank you so much, Mom, again, for getting me on this challenge, because I wasn't going to do it, and I'm really happy that I'm here. So if you want those 3 more tips, go ahead and send me a message. I'll give them to you, and everything will be wonderful. I'll see you later. Thank you so much, Denise, for coming by. Woohoo! Oh, I'm still using my mouse to try to get that. I think I see Laura Lorenzini. Laura Lorenzini. You'll have to watch from the beginning. All right, I'll see you all later. You have a beautiful day. I got to get ready. Bye.